power through my hands.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks like, though, he is getting a Psionic Storm.
Looks like we have a drop
James'
or something
favorite thing. Oh, nice call on the drop there. Able to take out 3 gateways so far. Looks like he's ignoring those for now, it looks like, because he's
quickly, though.
going to try to engage here.
And another drop going on at the top.
These medevacs need to go through the top. Looks like the drop there, it did get feedback. The medevac did get feedback.
MC is going to be forced to turn around. And
yep, MC is turning around. He is supply blocked. It looks like
right now those guys are doing
Puma is too busy macroing rather to be able to deal with these drops, and he's actually getting supply blocked even more deeply, and he's not mining from either of his bases right now, and he's only got Blink Stalkers up here, which Marauders, especially when being healed, are very effective against Blink Stalkers, able to pick off nice control, picking off all of the weak ones.
Wow. Just wow, nice job breaking out of that contain by Puma.
Yeah, absolutely. Broke out of the contain, did a double drop, was able to lock down both expansions. Looks like MC was able to clear out the northern one as well, and that Blink Stalker was able to spot it, but the medevac was able to continue as well.
Yeah, I guess. Wow, it looks like Puma's coming out for the big push here.
Yep, and I think this is a good timing. He just did a lot of damage to his opponent. His opponent's probably a little bit low on resources, as you can see here, and Puma's almost maxed out as well. He's also got a high number of ghosts for EMPs.
Storm was complete, but do we see any... Oh, there's one
nice EMP
over there.
Missed the sentries just barely. It looks like he's actually just going to elevate her up to the top, or maybe just do some sort of diversionary drop while the reinforcements rather stream in.
That's a great idea.
If he's able to pick off those, he's not going to be able to pick off those forges.
MC was ready for it. He's like, not again.
MC is ready, but it looks like Puma is going to. Oh, he did EMP that observer right there, and meanwhile there's another drop on the side, dealing a lot of damage there. And well, it looks like that was cleaned up relatively easily.
Picked it up pretty well. He's, I mean, I'm just impressed that many drops, you know.
All at once, yeah, definitely very difficult to control under those circumstances, especially since he has to worry about his main army as well. Because you know, if you lose your main army, obviously you're gonna have a hard time winning the game. But it looks like they're a little done for harassment right now. The person who scores the most points generally wins the game. You don't always lose the game if you lose your army.
Dead even.
Sometimes you're economically far ahead enough that you're fine.
As I say that, Puma pulls ahead by 2 supply, but
Puma, yeah, but supply is pretty close.
Basically maxed out at this point, and we're gonna have a huge engagement. Puma is gonna commit.
MC would want to separate his forces though, just a little bit.
And they're gonna go down.
Oh, they're going up for the drop. There's a drop up here, but it looks like they're out of position for that. There's some nice storms going down. However, some nice EMPs on the part of Puma. Nice, another EMP, able to EMP both of those High Templars who are not going to have to form into an Archon, and most of those Archons are very low on health as well. He's going to want to focus those down pretty quickly.
I think Puma's going to have to back out here, though, because all those Stalkers reinforcement at full health.
Yeah, meanwhile, there is another drop in the back. However, Zealots are ready for it, so that's not going to be too much damage. The drop up top did do some damage as well.
These Zealots are like, I'm going to get my revenge on all my ancestors. Zealots trying to be 0 health.
Unfortunately, going to be taken out, and this is going to have to be canceled, the command center. So unfortunately, Puma came out behind on that engagement. I thought that when
nice
MC moved out of
by MC over there, splitting his forces so that the MP wouldn't hit all of them and dealing with the drops.
Yep, and able to move his army just out of the way to be able to dodge it so that the EMP would not hit his forces. Also, Puma looks like he's dropping directly into enemy forces. Is not going to want to do that. However, you should wait a little bit for the feedback there. Not quite sure why Puma's dropping. Maybe he's not watching that. He's just commanding it to drop. But that Archon's going to finish and explode the medevac. We actually don't see another command center from Puma, so it's going to be very difficult for him to get another expansion out, because he doesn't only have to secure it, he also has to start it and then finish it, obviously.
He's continuing with the drop game, and MC at this point seems like he's really ready for the drops.
Yeah, MC's...
First you count him off?
Yeah, MC is very much ahead here. He's starting his 4th. His army is bigger. His army composition is better. Those Archons are very difficult to deal with, except with the Ghosts, of course, which the Ghost count... Well, the Ghost count is getting higher, I will say, but the chunk of this army is actually kind of small, and so TSO Puma hasn't even started his 4th expansion, so if he's not able to take out MC's 4th expansion, he's going to be in a lot of trouble here. We do have a drop coming down in the top that is going to be a little effective. There was a little bit of a feedback going down at the top, and looks like he is warping in a couple more Zealots. Those Zealots aren't going to be terribly effective, however, and Puma is going to be able to deal some damage to the probes here. However, there's a lot of Stalkers blinking in, able to take out the medevacs right away. Meanwhile, so that is going to get cleaned up right there.
And did he save that command? Oh, I mean the Nexus, gets saved?
What Nexus?
The Nexus.
This one? Oh, he was trying to pick off the Nexus.
It almost went down.
Oh my god, it's at 4 health.
Full 4 HP.
He's going to want to do another one drop there. But nice EMPs. Look at all those Archons and low shields. 0 shields, 50 shields, 150
Look at him
shields.
scampering out of there. Oh, and they're going to re-engage.
And he's going to want to do another EMP there to finish off the Archons. He's going to want to keep engaging
Archon,
here. He does
scamper.
not want them. Nice. Able to take out 3 Archons in close succession. Great job on his part.
But that army softened up over there. I don't know if he has enough to deal with this.
And is he doing another drop up top? Is he going to be able to take out the Nexus? Going to go down to the army. We're going to be watching the Nexus as well, though. It looks like his army is going to be stuck in a little corner. However, it's just Blink Stalkers, which his forces do very well against. That Archon, however, is dealing a lot of damage.
The Nexus went down.
The Nexus did, in fact, go down. He was able to take it out. Great job on his part.
Ooh. But of course, he did lose his entire army.
He did lose his entire army.
Nexus
He's down about 15 supply. MC did lose a big chunk of his army as well. The main thing that he lost is all of his ghosts, which he's lifting his main command center. As I said, he was not able to get another command center. There's actually only 40 gas left there, so it's not the biggest deal in the world that
But
refinery.
he has to move it out to a more vulnerable position, and I'm not sure if he can hold this. He already lost one that was building there.
True. And MC, we see going for Colossus. Nice move. He knows that his opponent doesn't have the resources to be able to get too many Vikings, and particularly Ghosts are not super effective against. He actually landed the Orbital command in the wrong spot there, as you just saw. It looks like MC's going to pressure this. He's going to move up. There's a lot of storm energy, though. Nice storm. He is pulling the SCVs. Storm's in a very nice position,
that
though.
MM army.
Yeah, absolutely dealing a lot of damage there. Puma is going to be backed into a little bit of a corner there, and as soon as those Colossus show up as well, it's going to be able to deal a lot of damage to him. Ghosts aren't terribly effective against them, as I was saying earlier. Looks like he blinked down onto the Watchtower. Not quite sure for the reason for that move, although that was an entirely unnecessary stim for TSL Puma. That's a lot of medevac energies. Medevacs are all very low on energy. He can't be affording to waste that much energy at this point in the game. Meanwhile, we do see it's a double robo actually for MC, so he's going to be catching up Colossus very quickly, and he's already starting his 5th expansion. Where is his 5th expansion?
Yeah, I think it's going to catch
it's his 3rd. He's rebuilding his 3rd.
Puma off completely. He has, no Vikings, nothing to really deal with Colossi right now. So.
Yeah, absolutely. The only way he's going to be able to deal with Colossus is by stimming up forward and trying to pick him off as much as possible.
Which is not usually the way you want to do it.
Especially with this number of Marines.
And with Archons,
And with Archons tanking the damage as well.
Also hold you off. It's going to be hard, but that's a mighty looking force again. He did rebuild it very well.
Yep, this is a very good looking force. However, MC is ahead on supply. It looks like a storm is going to go down. Nice EMP. Barely right before the storm goes off, able to EMP that High Templar. However, looks like Puma's not going to be able to move in there. Sorry, that was MC's 5th base, right? Yeah, okay, so MC had 4 bases, and then now he's rebuilding his 5th base right now, which shows you just how far economically he's ahead right now. Nice storm. He'll deal a lot of damage to those bio units. Archons, of course, deal really well with storms as well, as they can walk through their friends' storms. And actually, this Archon morphing is actually being pushed into position to assist the army.
Awesome. Look at that micro.
I'm sure that Archon just stop touching me. I don't want to engage. Ghosts at a bad rally point are being taken out. SCVs are being pulled again, but it's never a good sign when SCVs are being pulled
against Archon. Look at them. He's just like, whatever, dude.
Especially a 3-3 Archon that's dealing a lot of damage to those forces, and looks like TSL Puma is going to have to GG out of this game.
So Puma's still up though, 3-2, but MC with an impressive game.
Yeah, absolutely, very impressive game. MC showed some really great macro there. He was able to not only hide that 4th base, or hide that 5th base rather, but take the 4th base as well, hold it down, and be able to deal a lot of damage to Puma, and he just stopped his opponent from being able to expand, and that's what did it.
Yeah, it's a great series so far.
Absolutely terrific series. I'm so excited for Game 6. Are you excited?
I'm pumped for Game 6.
We are both pumped for Game 6.
This is an awesome series so far.
Yeah, this is PJ Minecraft.
And Two-Toed Sloth.
Signing up.